Welcome. In this video, we're going to be doing a review of how to enter notes against companies, contacts, and jobs in Function Point. The process is very similar for each, and we'll start with companies. We'll start by navigating to a company's details page. When looking at a company's details page, you'll notice in the action buttons along the top right corner the option to add a note. Selecting this button brings us to our Note Add page, where we can enter the note title, the body of the note, and then take a few additional actions. One that we call pinning to the dashboard. This allows us to pin this note to the dashboard of other staff people that we want to be made aware of it. Selecting individuals will drop this note onto their dashboard. We can also choose to upload files, set a follow-up date and time, and also choose to create a follow-up task. If you are subscribed to the appropriate alert, setting a follow-up date and time will cause the system to send you either a system alert and/or an email. However, you do not need to create a follow-up task in order to receive that alert. Doing so drops an item onto your dashboard, which creates an additional reminder. We can also choose to make this client visible. Always defaulted to be unselected. However, selecting this will turn this item into a discussion note, which will be available in the client portal. Notice that the contact and job fields are left blank. We'll get to this in just a second. However, we can fill this information in manually from here. Click Submit, and you'll receive a confirmation that you do in fact want to submit a client available note that will be seen in the client portal. Clicking Submit will bring us directly to the Notes Details page, where we can choose to enter comments and upload and download files related to the note. We can take additional actions up in the top right corner, such as turning this note into a task, exporting it to email, or reviewing its pin status. That's the basics for entering a note from a company. The process is similar from the contact and the job. If we look at a contact's details page, you'll notice again the option to add a note along the top right corner. Selecting this again brings us to our Note Add page. However, notice that the contact is filled in automatically. There is, however, a shortcut I want to mention. When looking at a company details page, you'll see right away a list of contacts and the relating information below. On the far right side of this list of contacts, there is a radio button that allows you to add a note directly to the contact. Notice again, the contact is filled in automatically on the Add Note page. The same is from the Jobs Details page. If we navigate to a Jobs Details page, again you will notice the option to add a note within the action buttons along the top right corner, and also the option to add a note to one of the contacts related to the job in the list of contacts below via the radio button. Selecting either will bring us to the Note Add page, and depending on where you selected to add the note, the contact and job information may or may not fill in. Just to recap, whether you're looking at a company, a contact, or a jobs details page, you'll always have the option to add a note within the action buttons along the top right corner or via the radio button beside the contact. That concludes this video on adding notes. Please continue watching more of our training videos for more helpful information on using Function Point.